Sometimes in college football, you stumble across a place that's just a little bit different than all the others. It looks like this on a Saturday in March, but it looks like this on a Saturday in October. Today, we are at Virginia Tech, trying to get that scholarship offer. If you're at home and recruit, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's go. We're here with Coach Jones, coaching the cornerback. We appreciate the tour.
Man, I appreciate you guys taking your time. Spring break for us here at Virginia Tech. Just great for you guys. Come to Blacksburg, Virginia, and spend a little time with us.
Big X from the apartments where niggas start shit. Now the throw hands, but be quick just to spark shit.
You're in the indoor practice facility. You guys get after it. Y'all get to work very early in the morning in here.
Yeah, we do. We get to work very early in the morning, and oftentimes it's very cold.
Kind of overall goal from getting them in here, getting them running, and getting their day off to such a hot start?
I think it's establishing discipline and structure. They get up in the morning, they have to rest. They have to prioritize and do all the things. When you look at the big picture, football is one of those things that teaches a lot of life lessons. For the rest of their lives, most of them are going to be getting up, going to work in order to live, in order to provide for families. This is where they learn it right here.
We are currently standing outside the weight room. You'll see just how the Hokies prepare during the season and in the off season.
This is where legends are made.
It feel good to see people up on it. Flip 2 keys in 2 weeks and didn't flaunt it.
Y'all got a whole bunch of apparatuses and different knickknacks going on.
Yeah, we're blessed with all the bells and whistles, generous donors and everything else. Got a lot of square footage to be able to get a lot of the calisthenics and other things that we get done.
What kind of place is this?
We've got a full-time nutritionist on staff right here, a fueling station. Our coaches can work out in here too, so we stay in shape.
So what's your favorite workout to hit in here?
The treadmill.
It's fitting with the cheetah mentality.
I've gotten to the point now where if it hurt, I quit. I lift a little bit, but that's why I spend most of my time on the treadmill.
So every day starts here, Coach?
Yeah, everything starts here. You see the things on the wall here, the necessary mentality. Every room you go in, you're going to see our fundamentals right here. Accountability, communication, competition, details, and mentality. Those are the things that no matter how their career turns out, we want them to be able to carry. Our guys are aspiring to go to the combine. We got to prepare them to be able to present themselves in front of these executives from that standpoint.
The NFL combine side of things. Every year you hear about a guy who's bad, and it's like, is it going to affect his draft stock? Whether it does or not, the difference between 10 picks is a couple million.
Makes all the difference in the world. When talent and ability is similar or equal, you start trying to find deficiencies. You've got to do everything right in order to earn one of those roster spots. And here's a little movie theater room. This is probably used more as a lounge sleep area for them that I can tell.
Chopstick came with a large long man. As a clip in it, nigga, I ain't got no ass.
So, Coach, we've had a great visit so far, but now it's time for what everybody is waiting for.
All right, we're about to go into the locker room.
See where the Hokies get ready for battle. Let's go.
Nigga pull up, think he G.I. Joe, man. 7'6", turn him G.I. settings up.
Where are we heading towards right now?
Now we're going to go to our little aquatic center in here. A place for the guys to come relax their bodies. We've got a sauna, steam room, and we've got a hot tub and a cold tub.
All the amenities.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping?
I can feel it. The love for this school runs deep. Like how there's still pictures from
No doubt. You got to get them in that uniform. You want to let them know, yes, that's the ultimate goal, but it's got to start here. A lot of these guys recruited here, especially back during the Frank Beamer time, they were not 5-star recruits. They were not 4-star recruits. They were homegrown guys from the footprint, and they just came here with a work ethic, believing in this place and believing in each other, and made a national brand for a long time. When you got a canvas, I mean, it makes all the difference in the world. Like I said, our stadium, facilities, and everything are as good as any in America. Can't start this thing without talking about Coach Frank Beamer. He is basically the reason Virginia Tech is where it is right now. Served as the head coach here for over 3 decades and just solidified the standard of what it is to be a Virginia Tech Hokie. Right behind you right here, you see the first overall pick board, which we've got Michael Vick.
Dude, me Duck got one of my rooms all flooded with gold. I done bought 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carat in stones.
And Bruce Smith.
My adversaries fly like hoes, fully eradicate my foes. My lyrics explode on contact.
Both of those guys' names speak for themselves. Mike just recently became the head coach over at Norfolk State. Bruce Smith, very present on our sideline often.
Having multiple #1 overall picks, that's nothing to just scoff over.
Receive the reward of being the #1 overall pick. They make good on it. You get a chance to see some of the numerous helmets that we have. It's also about motivating your own players. The old saying, man, look good, you feel good, you feel good, you play good.
Play good and pay good.
No doubt about it, man. If they like it, then it's our responsibility to provide it for them. We make it fun.
You have a personal favorite?
I like this one right here for myself, man. This burnt orange one here. Not something that you're going to do all the time, but for me, this is kind of like a reward.
It's like a reward.
When I want to put something on to make a statement, that's what I'm going to do. The other side right here, the arch rival, the story, the history, the Commonwealth Cup. That's the game between us and our arch rival, the University of Virginia.
Off one, and here we go.
I've got a lot of respect for this rivalry. Coach Elliott over at the University of Virginia is a really good friend of mine. We're both from South Carolina. And you know, it's been a good, clean rivalry. And I think that's what makes it good. You swing on around here, you get a chance to see some of the bowl games.
Came out the bottom, I kinda whole lot of young gonna worth millions of dollars. I asked out the charm, my little bitch model, she made a few M's off a
I
phone.
like the forces, I'm not gonna lie.
We actually got those shoes last year for our bowl game. You look at that stat right there, very, very impressive. Back to Coach Beamer, 27 consecutive bowl games. A lot of programs nowhere can say that they've done something of that magnitude. Look at all the ACC championships. A very impressive thing that we have the opportunity to be able to showcase when people first enter our building. What I like to call the Cheetah Lounge. A lot of knowledge comes from the football standpoint on and off the field. I am going to be the best professor you have in college. I'm going to be the most consistent professor you have in college. Most professors you have for a semester, you're going to have me for several years. I am teaching life lessons as opposed to just football. I'm probably 50% football, 50% life. If you coach the person, it gives them a chance to reach their full potential because they're not going to be playing but so long.
All right, Coach, so we standing in the cafeteria.
I want some fries and chicken, a side of biscuit, that ain't enough for me. I want a number 3.
Definitely my favorite part. What goes into fueling the guys and for a recruit looking to come to Virginia Tech?
We've got a really, really good food services program. This is our student athletes right here. A great facility. They do a great job of catering to our student athletes and catering to our program. And as you can see, it shows off all of our facilities really well. You have to feed your athletes. You have to take care of them. And these guys do a wonderful job of doing so.
You have a favorite dish in here?
Prime rib. Whenever we're fortunate enough to have it, I love it. They do a great job at it.
They look like they got the equipment back there to get right on some prime rib. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our time and our tour here at Virginia Tech. Coach Jones, huge thanks to you taking us around and for showing us the ins and outs of what makes this such a great, competitive, and passionate program. The most electrifying environment in college sport, as many like to call it.
I appreciate you guys for coming, man. Go Hokies.